I'm Jenny Wood and welcome to Woodland Permaculture. Today I am so excited because I have in my hands my very own permaculture design for my space. I got this just a few days ago and have been spending time analyzing it, measuring, looking up all the plants that are on it, and getting ready to actually do the work in my yard. And today that's what I'm going to start to do. I've got a lot to do. So you can see the little picture here. I can't show you too much proprietary information, but it has everything in my yard and all the stuff that I need to do. It's got pathways that I need to build. Down here in my front yard is a pond. It's going to be right about here. It's got a jacaranda tree, which I am so excited about. Around the pond, it shows banana trees. Hey, Alex. And I've got all kinds of citrus trees and other trees, as well as great perennials and food that's going to be grown underneath all of the trees. I am so excited about this, but I have a lot of work to do. The first thing I have to do, this is the order of things. This is my process that I'm going to take, and the first thing I have to do is I'm going to put a fence, and I'll show you that in a minute, but I have to take out all of the grass. I'm going to actually dig up the grass and the sod, and I have to lay out where the pond is going to be. So I'm going to show you that today. But right now what I'll do is I'll show you what I've already laid out and put out in my yard to show where things are going to be. And then I'll show you the next process I'm going to take. Okay, so here's what I've already got laid out in my yard. You see this path of stones right here, river rocks? This right here is going to be one path that goes along the front of my house, in front of my porch, and then it will eventually go around to the side and to that fence right there, which hopefully will have a gate by that time. And so then that's one pathway. And then I have another pathway that goes from the sidewalk here out to the main sidewalk in front of the house. And here's where I have the river rocks laid out in kind of a meandering path with a couple of yard signs in the way, going all the way out to the main sidewalk. And then the last row of river rocks that I have laid out, this is where our low fence is going to be. And this low fence is going to be made up of different sized logs. It'll kind of look like one of those tiki fences. It's very low, 2 to 3 feet, with different length logs that, kind of has that tiki Hawaiian kind of look. So we're excited about that. That's exactly what Andy wanted. Hey, Alex, you gonna say hi? Hey, buddy. So now I'm gonna show you what else I'm going to do today. Hold on. Okay, now what I'm going to do is lay out the outline of my pond with my river rocks. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to start using my shovel and getting up some of the grass and the sod out of my yard. So stay tuned and watch me do that. I'm also going to be using my design, which is to scale, and I will be able to measure exactly where those stones should go. But it can be a little loosey-goosey too. So, because it's my yard, I can do exactly what I want. So stick with me and see what I do. Hey, Alex. Alex, can you help me? Alright, so let's see how that looks. This is where I get a little picky. It's looking pretty good. This is a little pointy right here. Let's make that a little smoother. Alright, let's come in for a little bit closer look. See what we think. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. I can tweak it a little bit if I want later. But that is looking pretty good. Excellent. So now what I'm going to do is start working on taking up the lawn. Now look over here. This is what I've already started doing. And I'm going to keep on pulling up this yard and making it just dirt. And it's a hard job and it's hot out, so I'm probably not going to work on it too long this morning, but I'll be coming out in the evenings more as well. So let's see. Let's put this in the right place. There you go. I'll grab my shovel and show you how I'm doing this. So if you're like me and you've never done this before, I had to read an article to figure it out. But it's not too hard, it's not too difficult, but it's hard work. So I basically I use a flat-ended shovel there and put it right of the edge and pry it up just a little at a time. I found the rhythm is good if I do 2 good kicks and then pry it up. That helps me make progress. Maybe not even quite a square foot, but it goes slow, but it'll go eventually. I've calculated that it could probably be about 30 hours of work to be able to do everything I have to do, which is why I blocked out the pond right now, because I don't need to do that part yet. I don't have to take off the lawn and then dig it. I'm going to have to dig it anyway, so I'm going to subtract that from my square footage. All right, well guys, I want to say thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to keep working as much as I can until it gets too hot. And then I'll be working this evening too to keep pulling up my lawn. It's hard work, but I love doing this kind of work. It's the kind of work that makes me feel vital and important. And I am working towards a really great goal. I'm looking forward to seeing this bare yard become a beautiful paradise. And I can't wait to share that with you. So take care of yourselves. Things are opening up, but the numbers of those COVID cases are spiking all over the country, especially here in California. And so we need to be super careful. Please wear your masks, stay home if you can, stay socially distant, and just take care of yourselves. Thanks so much, and God bless.